Hello, my name is Parker Baird, and I am an MIS major at OCCC. Today I will be talking about business etiquette in Japan. This presentation will be broken into 4 parts. Part 1 will be business greetings, such as bowing. Part 2 will go over business cards. Part 3 will be about the etiquette during a meeting, and Part 4 will cover post-meeting entertainment etiquette. There are a few things to be aware of when greeting someone in a business context in Japan. One of the most important is the bow. This is how most first impressions will be made. People in Japan greatly value their personal space, so even though a handshake is not unheard of, bowing will typically be done instead. Bowing can be done in different ways to signify different things. The main thing to remember is that a deeper bow shows more respect. For casual greetings, a 15-degree bow, or just a nod of the head, is used. In a business setting, one would want to bow at a 30 to 45-degree angle, as this shows more respect. The proper way to bow is to bend from the waist with a straight back. Men usually keep their hands at their sides, while women put their hands together on their thighs with their fingers touching. After bowing, business cards are exchanged. In Japan, business cards, also called meishi, are the primary means of identification and let the other party know what company you represent and what your position is with that company. The proper way to give and receive meishi is to use both hands and then to take a moment to study the card. This shows interest and respect. The card is then left on the table throughout the entire meeting. It is very rude to take a card and immediately shove it in a pocket or wallet. When a meeting begins, the hosts will seat their guests, and seating is arranged by rank in the company, with the most senior member seated the furthest away from the door. Once seating is done, and the actual exchange starts, one should always remember that nonverbal communication and context are very important in the Japanese culture. This includes facial expressions, voice tones, and posture. Signs of respect that should be avoided are staring into another's eyes, tilting the head, scratching the back of the head, or inhaling through clenched teeth. Another thing to remember is that the Japanese highly value saving face, and one way they do this is by avoiding the word no. Saying no can be embarrassing to them, so questions should be worded in a way that no will not have to be used. At the end of the meeting, the senior member will rise from their seat first. Then there is typically an exchange of gifts or tokens of appreciation from one company to another. It is common in Japan to follow up a business meeting with dinner or some other form of entertainment. This is where the potential business partners really get to know each other. So it is very important that the impression made here is a positive one. First, before the food or drink is served, the guest will be given a moist cloth to clean their hands, then placed back over the original container. It is also customary that a guest never fills their own drink. If somebody wants a refill, they should fill someone else's glass, and then theirs will be refilled in return. When the food arrives, the hosts are the first to begin eating. This is when personal questions are asked, and when the decision to make business deals is typically made. Chopstick etiquette is very important when dining. Some things to avoid with chopsticks are spearing food, handing something from your chopsticks to someone else's, and pointing chopsticks at another person or thing. You also want to avoid placing chopsticks horizontally onto food, as this is only done at funerals and considered taboo in a dinner setting. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.